Sadie, Marco, and Becca Sterling are an inseparable bunch. Wherever one goes, the others are never far behind. Sadie is the eldest. She is smart and responsible, graduated top of her class from the Sagan Middle School of STEM, and is itching to start high school. But, at least for the summer, she's taken on the role as the family's built-in babysitter. Marco is the middle child. He is kind and follows the rules. He always does what he's told, when he's told, and by whoever tells him to do so.
Hey, wait!
And then there's Becca. She's the youngest. She is full of energy and imagination, and, much to the other's chagrin, can do no wrong. Even though she does so very much wrong. Jim and Nancy Sterling were an eclectic couple, and their house was no different. The kids always loved visiting Nanny and Pop-Pops. Hide-and-seek lasted all day. Nanny's rhubarb pies filled the house with sweet and sour steam, stories that Pop-Pop spun into epics from his armchair. But today isn't a day for running around the galley or playing pirate up on deck. Today is a sad day for the Sterlings. A day when memories are sorted into boxes, piled into heaps, and stuffed into bags, all carefully labeled keep, donate, trash. Some rooms were easy. The kitchen, filled with silverware, pots, and pans. The bathroom, stocked with Band-Aids and Q-tips. Others, however, gave the kids pause. Pop-Pop's study was a magical place for the kids. It was here that Sadie first did a handstand. Marco learned to whistle, and where Becca's unfindable hiding spot was. But most importantly, it's where all three helped Pop-Pop with his most precious hobby, the meticulous work of building ships in bottles. Pop-Pop was an incredible shipbuilder, but an even better grandpa. He always knew what was needed and when. A relaxed companion to remind us that sometimes we make mistakes. A team player who would make sure all voices were heard. And even a kind voice that knew that sometimes those that seemed least interested are just worried about doing things right. Pop-Pop was a Navy man and made it his mission to see the whole world. He and Nanny took several trips a year together, and she loved to document their travels. The diary Nanny kept told the stories of marvelous journeys and incredible sights, seaside cappuccinos, and gondola rides in Venice. An unlikely friend at the Batu Caves with a particular taste for the necklace Pop-Pop made for Nanny. Fireworks over the Sydney Harbor. and a voyage to one of Pop Pop's favorite spots. This entry reads, Cap loves Antarctica. The wildlife, the cold, crisp air. We have one more trip planned this year, and I think it is going to be the best one yet. But something was strange. Nanny had gone to Antarctica alone that year. And it wasn't long after that when Marco and Sadie could not wrap their heads around it. What trip?
Found it!
Becca yelled.
Doesn't it make me look beautiful? Be careful with that. Gotta catch me first.
Becca and Sadie tear through the study, dodging and weaving. As the sub in the bottle crashed to the ground, the kids fell silent. That was Pop Pop's favorite. They'll never get it back together.
Mom's gonna kill us. I'll take care of it. First Pop Pop and Nanny, now his favorite ship?
Becca cries.
Everyone leaves.
As the dust settles, the Sterlings collect themselves. I don't remember this one.
It's the house, idiot. I know that. I just don't remember Pop Pop making this one.
Something's not right.
Get off me, Marco!
You get off!
Stop it! Both of you!
We can't.
We're stuck.
What is this stuff?
The Sterlings had been in sticky situations before. But nothing like this. They tried everything they could think of. Nothing seemed to work. Desperate, the kids looked for anything that could cut, smash, tear, or dissolve the goo.
The siblings looked at each other with astonishment.
Look, the amulet glows too. Nanny's necklace is keeping us stuck together.
No! Not again!
The commotion in the kitchen could not be ignored. Sadie, Marco, where are you? Hide! Becca? Being glued to each other is not something the kids want their mom to know about. Stealth is key.
No. Shh. No, hey. Quiet.
You need some help, Mom? Asked Sadie while she wrestled to keep her siblings quiet beneath the coat. Hold open a garbage bag for me, Mom returned. It was the tensest minute of Sadie's life. What if the trench coat wasn't covering them? Or Becca sneezes? They had to get out of there. Wait, what's that? Mom suddenly asks. A wave of attention crashed over Sadie. They had grabbed Pop Pop's old trench coat, and their mom could not handle how sweet she looked, even if the coat was far too big for her. And that's when she noticed Nanny's necklace.
Wow, Sadie!
She exclaimed.
Beautiful!
We will have to remember to pack that up with Pop Pop's matching locket.
No!
Sadie yells.
I'm going to keep them, she continues. Something to remember them by.
And with that, Sadie gathers her coat and her siblings and rushes out the door. A matching locket was the only thing on her mind now. And hopefully, a way out. At at long last, the Sterlings could breathe a sigh of relief. All the troubles of the day could melt away, and they could get back to packing the house and getting on with their lives.
I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we did it.
They had indeed spoken too soon. The kids were frantic. They had no idea the house was still a working ship, let alone how to pilot it. Their surprise turned to anger, and it wasn't long before they began to fight. And boy, did they fight, and fight, and fight. They fought until they and the ship ran out of steam, and that's when they found themselves stranded in the Antarctic.
Look out!
Cried Marco.
Becca! What do you mean, Becca? I saved us! Sadie puffs up. If you didn't take that stupid necklace in the first place, none of this would have happened. If you weren't such a know-it-all, we wouldn't be losing you to that preppy sleepover school, Becca returns. You never want me to have anything I want. You're so self-centered. Guys, look, Marco calls.
There it was, the Sterling's only way home, dangling above the furnace just out of reach. They were trapped. But then, Marco had an idea.
This stuff is stretchy, right? And really strong. He explained. We use it as a rope, and someone can go down there and get it. No way, Sadie said. Mom put me in charge of you two, and I can't let you do that. You're going to have to trust us sometime, Sadie.
Sadie weighed her options.
All right, but I'm the one going in there. Becca pipes in. You're not gonna fit. I'm going. No, you're gonna get hurt. You don't always have to look after us, Sadie. Sometimes we can look after you. Almost there, Becca squeaked. You better be right about this. Got it! I knew it! Becca! I thought we lost you, Sadie said. Don't worry, you're not getting rid of me that easily. And you guys won't be losing me anytime soon either.
They had finally done it. They were no longer stuck together, and now they knew they would never be separated.
That only left one small problem.
Can either of you drive this boat?
Marco, what do you think?